Thompson dishes to LeBron. Back to Thompson. J.R. Smith on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Curry. Kicks to Green. Here's lights out. He's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's lights out. A second chance effort. And that one's good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Lights out's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. The drive by Thompson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The shot by Curry, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first.
And got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And that misses. That would have put him up.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Here's lights out. Outside Curry. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
The Warriors trailing. It's deflected. Shot from free throw range. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Lights out's got 6.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal. And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Here's lights out. He's got 6. Pass to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. Here's lights out. He's covered by Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Love.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Now, here's Thompson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's lights out. 7 points in the game. There's the 3. They get it back. Green passes to Bogut. Here's lights out. And Thompson sends it back, but they recover it. Here's lights out. Back to Bogut, and another shot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw good from Thompson. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
Now here's Thompson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Thompson kicks to James. It's Thompson off the drive with 4 seconds on the clock. No good on the layup. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to,
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the Splash Brothers are the guards. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's lights out in at the 3 spot. Now here's Thompson. 8 points for him. In the corner, Smith with it. Thompson inside, guarded by Kerr. Offensive rebound. Smith dishes to Thompson. Passes to LeBron. Curry against Thompson. And the dunk by James.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Guys, just watching Kevin Love, he brings so much to the table. But if you had to pick one thing, Clark, it might be the rebound.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism, but a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And there's the pass to lights out. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Irving passes to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson. Warriors trail by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Bogut slams it in.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And stolen by James. Feeds it to Thompson. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Now, here's Thompson. 8 points. Love kicks to Thompson. And that is good. Thompson's got 10 points.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Yeah, and, you know, the game of basketball, as you well know, Greg, and guys, is a game of runs. So their offense is starting to move in a positive direction now. Nice upswing here.
Out to the wing, lights out, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And 12 points for lights out.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100%.
Whoa. And that's such solid. Fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Outside Curry. The dish now to Thompson. Here's lights out. That's short off the rim.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Yeah, everything's been perimeter oriented, and you have to be hitting shots to play that way.
Pass to Thompson. Here's lights out. Covered by Smith.
A chance here to go.
The drive by Thompson. Smith on the wing. No good on the three. Warriors trail by 5. Inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Irving. Thompson left side. Lets it go from deep. The shot is off. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cleveland.
Guys, I'm here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was barely even. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was... And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
And what a tremendous game for Thompson. 16 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been in attack mode, and that's what led to those points at the line.
Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. They've got LeBron James. Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Love in at the 5. Thompson from long range. The shot is off. Curry with the defensive effort. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Curry dishes to Green. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
They get it back. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Thompson against Curry. Outside Irving. Now here's Thompson. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. And again it's Cleveland.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
To the wing on the left. And another 3 for Golden State.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Kicks it out to James. He dishes it to Thompson. Shoots over Curry. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Irving against Curry. Here's lights out. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers leading. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Love. And that's 31 points for the Beast.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Lights out, passes to Bogut. Tipped away. Inside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Nails the wide open jump shot. Curry's got 12 in the game.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And here's Thompson. He has 31. Love kicks to Thompson. Here's lights out, covered by LeBron, and it's sent back by Irving.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that. That's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right on top of the other.
Time to just slow it down, make the simple play, and get a good shot.
Thompson in the corner. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Thompson's got 8 points.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Irving against Thompson. Lock at 6. Thompson. No good. Curry with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. It's easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Thompson with the bucket.
Well, he's their top scorer, but the defense has forced him into a tough shooting game. He'll have to shoot better for them to win.
Here's lights out. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And as we finish the third quarter, we welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And so here's Cleveland. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's lights out in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Curry outside. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Warriors leading by 4. Lights out. Dishes it to Curry. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Talk about confidence to pull up from out there. And what skill to knock it down. That's major league there, folks.
Yeah, no doubt about his toes on that one. He was way back.
Love outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. It's tipped. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's lights out. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Thompson dishes to Love. Smith with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to lights out. And here's Green outside. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
And the Warriors miss again.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Timeout called, Cleveland. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Thompson, he's checked in for Jefferson. Thompson in the post. Thompson is double. Love the pass to Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
There's the feed to Curry. From deep. Shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. It's Thompson off the drive. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You got to manage the clock and play smart.
Thompson with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Thompson left side.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Bogut. Here's lights out. He's covered by Thompson. 5 on the clock, and Thompson sends it back. They recover it. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Kicks it to Bogut. Outside Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
For 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Lights out's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
A lot of action in this one for lights out. 22 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Cavaliers trailing. Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Picked off in midair. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's lights out. He's covered by Thompson. Here's lights out, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
And good on the basket. Book it.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. And
momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special. Replay courtesy of Kia. Curry passes the lights out.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And so here's Cleveland.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
And the rejection by Smith. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Takes a three. No good.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
I don't know what fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous. He feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
The thing that has to jump out.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the...
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then there's Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 1 spot.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Here's lights out. Shot clock at 6. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Now, here's Thompson. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's lights out. Thompson with the rebound. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson, Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Here's Curry after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Thompson throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now, here's Green. Bogut dishes to Curry. The pass to lights out. Looking to end the run. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Lights out's got his second bucket of the game to go. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's lights out. Misses from close range.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
And so here's Cleveland. The Warriors making the shot.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Thompson with it. 7 points in the game. It's tipped. Here's lights out. He's covered by Irving, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Thompson with the bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's lights out. He's covered by Thompson. Lights out, passes to Bogut. 5 to shoot. Here's lights out. And the rejection by Love. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Irving attacking. Thompson in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. James kicks to Thompson, and the shot is good. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
It's blocked. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. Shoots the 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint. Defensively, I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here's lights out. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Irving drives in. Curry with some nice D. Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Here's lights out. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Irving against Curry. Outside Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Lets it go from the wing. Stolen by Thompson. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Rob. Here's lights out. Stolen by Thompson. No good. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. It's the NBA. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his... Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
That's a 3. Lights out.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side outs for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Or handball.
Or handball.
Either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Good on both.
Yeah, we've seen some good numbers for Thompson. He's got 16 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. Golden State moving it around. Thompson with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland.
That athletic. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. He rifled that one in from distance. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint, here's Love, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Out to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. The dish to Green. Passes it to Lights Out. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Irving drives in. Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Lights Out. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Lights Out's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. Outside Irving. Love with the screen on Curry. Here's Irving. It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Lights Out. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
He had a great start from the arc, and he's kicked it up even another notch here in the second.
The drive by LeBron. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Curry passes to lights out. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Poked loose. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Thompson against Thompson. 1:15 left now here in the second. Dishes it to Green. Thompson outside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Clock at 4. Here's lights out, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
1:03 left here in the second. There's the feed to Green. Pass to lights out. 6 to shoot. Warriors leading by 8. They shoot again. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Curry's got 5.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Oh!
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by James. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Thompson with the rebound.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Displaying his skills today.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Thompson for the triple. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Warriors lead by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that you know, just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
That drops.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
LeBron against Green. Out to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Thompson.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Great D that time from Green. On the wing, Green. The pass to Lights Out. Stolen by Thompson. Smith dishes to James. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Thompson again missing. The Warriors lead it. Here's Lights Out. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
What a game we've seen here for Lights Out. He's got 33 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Irving drives in. Open shot. Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's now 25 points for the Beast.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Curry. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Irving attacking. Out to Thompson. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. For so long, there is in this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
This one for 3. Love kicks to Thompson. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Thompson's got 27.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Lights out. Love grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Irving passes to Smith. Thompson in the corner. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. Thompson inside the line. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Curry passes to Lights Out. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Thompson with the bucket.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's lights out. From outside, off the mark. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Warriors leading by 4.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest, and I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. It's Thompson off the drive.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
Here's lights out. Screen by Bogut. Here's lights out. No good on that last second attempt there. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Thompson. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron James is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Here's lights out. He's covered by Thompson. Here's lights out. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Irving. Now here is Smith. LeBron is screen on Green. And a wide open look for Irving. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
Here's lights out. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lights out's got 48.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Earlier, dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Love with the screen on Curry. Outside Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Warriors leading by 4. Passes it to lights out. Golden State moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Bogut back up on top. with his first shot attempt, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Cavaliers trail by 4. It's a pick by Love. Irving drives in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Here's lights out. He's covered by Thompson. Clock at 6. Green, the pass to lights out. He had a nice open look right there. Lights out's got 50 points. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And, Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons. Kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
And Thompson kicks to Love. The drive by Thompson. It's deflected. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. 3-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith on the wing. Thompson outside. Passes it to Love. Smith kicks to Thompson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Thompson's got 39.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here's lights out. He's covered by Thompson. Here's lights out and a strong finish with 2 hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Curry against Irving. James sets the screen for Irving. He dishes it to LeBron. Love with a wide open look. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Here's lights out. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Thompson outside. The kick out to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. To tie it up. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. All sorts of time. That's short off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Love outside. Back to Smith. Love with the screen on Curry. Out to Thompson to take the lead. Connects from downtown.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Pass to lights out. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. .43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Six on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Money!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
They set the pick. Irving attacking. Look from Love. Sinks it.
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Lights Out. Back to Curry. Here's Lights Out. Yes!
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They're losing by 1. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season. And